Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 7 of our Direwolf 21.7.10 Feed the Beast Let's Play. Now, it's been a while since my last episode, and that was because of the holiday season. I was pretty busy over the holiday season. Right after Christmas Day, I left for a little vacation to visit my grandparents in Florida. But I am back now, so I hope all of you enjoyed your holiday, enjoy the new year, and I'm back and ready definitely to get back into the swing of things and get some videos out for you guys. So between last episode and this one, I've done quite a bit, but really it's just grindy stuff that I've done. I've done a lot of resource gathering, and I had to even upgrade my chest of gems to a diamond chest to fit it all. So you can see here I did a lot of resource gathering with my hammer and my pick. I got a lot of coal, a stack and a half of diamonds, a lot of redstone, a lot of lapis, and I got some more quartz. So all of that's really good, and that's going to give us the capability of upgrading pretty much everything. I also made couple new tools. I added some modifiers. I made the shovel, added more quartz to this, and I've also added an elevator here to get down to the bottom basement. And the first thing I want to do this episode is get a better power situation. I also, by the way, added some octadic capacitors to my Stirling generator and my sag mill, or not my sag mill, my alloy smelter, just to speed that whole ore doubling process up. But anyway, we've been running on this generator, this Stirling generator, for a really long time now, and I definitely want to upgrade the power situation. And to do, well, actually, one thing I want to do is get more of this energy conduit, which is conducting iron, which is some redstone, which I'll get. I'll do 21 actually, and then some iron. So I want to get this going while I kind of lay out and tell you guys what I want to do for my power. So let's get this smelting in the alloy mode, and that'll make us up some conductive iron so we can make more energy conduits. But what I want to do is build what's called the endothermic pump here from Extra Utilities, and this is going to be really useful for getting lava from the nether, and that is what I want to do for kind of a starting a next tier power supply. It's kind of overpowered, I will say that. It's pretty much infinite energy, just because if you drain a lava pool, you can just go out into the nether, generate some more terrain, and get another one. But I'm gonna use it nonetheless to get started a little bit on power. So we're gonna need ender infused obsidian, which is obsidian around an ender pearl. We're gonna need 4 of those. So let's go get some stuff. I did go out on the nights, and I've killed a lot of endermen, so I got a decent amount of ender pearls. And here we're gonna make us some of this, and we will eventually need an eye of ender. Let's get us an iron pick as well, and sticks for the pick, and then we're also gonna need a diamond and a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. So let's get some more iron. Actually, I have a bucket of water on me, but let's quickly go over. I'm gonna change to a blaze so I can move a little bit quicker with the flight. It is nighttime, but I'm gonna quickly go over here. This is where I've been doing a lot of my mining. I built a little stairway down, and I've been using my hammer down here to get a lot of resources. So let's get a bucket of lava, and this should allow us to craft the endothermic pump. So we have these. We have our eye of ender in the middle, this down here, the diamond at the top, lava bucket and water bucket. Boom, endothermic pump. Now the next thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need to do something with that lava we get from the pump, and we're gonna use magmatic dynamos to create energy from the pump. Now this is gonna require a lot of invar, which is ferrous and iron. You can see here, smelted in an induction smelter or the alloy smelter. 2 iron and 1 ferrous gives you 3 invar. So I did make a little bit of invar, and I'm gonna need a little bit of iron, probably some silver, some redstone. That should be pretty good. I'm gonna build 3 magmatic dynamos for now. Redstone, transmission coil, invar. Get 6 of these, I believe. Hopefully we have enough invar. I don't think we will. We have enough for 2, so let's get a little bit more invar. This much here. Iron, ferrous, and then our conductive iron is made. So while that's cooking, let's get some more of these cables. That should be plenty, and that should last us quite a while. Alright, so we should be able to make our last... What am I missing? I have the 2 invar gears, invar, transmission coil. What am I missing? That's kind of weird, it didn't work for that one. Anyway, let's go up. Actually, I'll take a few cables, and I have a couple buckets. Alright, so let us go to the nether. Now, our last base kind of had a little bit of a portal issue. I think that... Oh. So you can see my sword did quite a bit of damage. They're not making it easy on me. I probably should have slept through the night. Anyway, let's get in here. Now our last base portal is kind of... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die. It looks like a lot of them got through the portal. But you can see down here, we got a big lava lake. And this should last us a while. In terms of getting us lava. So let's get a little bit of soul sand. I think, well, I'll leave him be, just go around the corner here. So what I'm going to do is put our pump here. Break that. Alright, so this endothermic pump needs power in order to operate. I just realized I forgot something. I'm going to go get something together and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. What I forgot was something to put the lava in, but I have it now. So let's put down, I'm going to put down one of our magmatic dynamos because like I said, the endothermic pump needs power in order to pump the lava. So what we're going to do is put one of our drums. Now these drums are really cool from extra utilities. They'll hold 256 buckets worth of lava or any kind of liquid. So that's what I'm going to use. They do require a lot of iron, and actually I'm pretty low on iron now after making 3 of them. But I'll put some lava in our magmatic dynamo to get this running, and eventually what I'll do is pump a fluid duct from like whatever this is and put it into here, so this will have a lot of infinite amount of lava in it. But for now I can just do this. Oops. Put lava from that into there. So like I said, these will hold 256 buckets. You can see it's already filled up. So I'm gonna fill up all 3 of these drums with lava. And what's cool about the endothermic pump is usually from the Buildcraft pump, it would pump the lava, but it would leave all of the it would destroy the source blocks, but it wouldn't put anything in there. So there would be a whole bunch of lava flowing. Let me kill this ghast. So there would be a whole bunch of lava flowing, and that would just cause a lot of lag. And what this endothermic pump does is, you can see it replaces it with stone, which reduces a lot of lag. And so let's get our last drum on there. So once this finishes up, we're gonna head back to the base and get a little bit and set up our new power situation. So you can see it doesn't take a long time for that to be done. It's already done. So let's head back to our portal, which is over here. So we're gonna need, in order to get the lava out of our drums into these two magmatic dynamos that I have left, is we're gonna need some fluiducts. And the fluiducts I'm gonna use are from Ender.io, and we're gonna need some quartz. So if we search fluiduct, I'll probably make some pressurized fluid conduits, sorry. We need the conduit binder and the fused quartz, which is in alloy mode. I think it's just 2 quartz. So if we do that, no, maybe it's furnace mode. I guess that recipe doesn't work. I still think it is in alloy mode. It takes 4 and makes a fused quartz. Yeah. So it's an alloy mode. Quartz into takes it and makes it into fused quartz. So let's get some of these. I did get that, and it gives you 8 at a time. I don't know why that's not working. The auto fill. That's enough. So we'll have some left over. And so the other thing I want to make for our whole power situation is called a power monitor, also from Ender.io. Now this device is really cool. It oh boy, I don't know if I'll have enough iron to finish this. Let's go check on my iron situation. I forgot I have a elevator there. Oh boy, I have 2 iron left. Yeah, I am gonna take a cut here and go do a little bit of mining for some iron. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I should have, after this last smelting, have all of the materials necessary for getting ourselves this power monitor. And for some reason, I don't think that the shift click on the question mark for NEI, I don't think it's working. I guess it's a bug in the newest version of the Direwolf20 pack, but I'm sure it'll get fixed soon. But anyway, here we have our power monitor. Now, I don't know, let's see, let's set this up. Is this all done? Put this back into furnace mode. Alright. So I'm actually going to break this Stirling generator. Now, the other thing I want to make for our power system is a capacitor bank, which can hold 5,000 or 5 million RF. Where is my recipe? Capacitor bank. Is it really that expensive? I didn't know it required 3 double layers. But let's get some more electrical steel going. 4 to be exact. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna need 3 more coal. So get those going in the alloy mode. First I'll need to smelt those down. And so it looks like we're also going to need some double layer capacitors. Now I have 3 left over from making stuff. I think I'll put one in here. So I'm gonna need 2 more basic capacitors. We'll require 2 copper. So whoops, basic capacitor, which is going to be that 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then 2 of those and 2 of those, and then some energetic alloy with coal dust, which is gold, redstone, glowstone. I'm going to need 2 of those. Gold. I have the redstone, and I'm going to need the glowstone. Alright, perfect. So now let's get gold, redstone, glowstone. Those in there. We'll get our electrical steel out. And I'm going to need this back. We'll make... Where did I put my crafting table? I broke that. I'll put it in the ground right here. Make a block of redstone. Take the rest of this. Get that. And what was it again? I don't remember. I have a bad memory. Or I'm just not paying attention. That's not it. Block of redstone in the middle. Oh no, I need this. Okay. So these are up top and bottom, basic capacitor. And then these were around here. Electrical steel and the block of redstone in the middle. Alright. So here we have ourselves a capacitor bank. And like I said, this is an RF buffer. It'll hold 5 million RF. So what I want to do is we're going to hook up. I'll probably have my drums across here. And I'll get some pressurized fluid conduits here like that. And these are going to be on. Don't want that there. Where's my Yeta wrench? Here we go. And I'm going to put some conduits like this so that I can put, actually these are too far up. It's not working. Here we go. So we'll have one here, and I'll just extend this out temporarily. Give myself that and that. That'll feed into that, and then put the other magmatic dynamo down. If I can. It's too far up again. Here we go. Alright, so if we click on these, we're going to do down, extract. There we go. And we're going to do always active. So that'll fill up this, and then should fill up this. Well, that's the one I did for extract. This should actually be insert. So now these are both going to get lava, you can see from this one drum, and they're sending power to all of our machines. You can see they're getting a little bit of RF. Now, what I want to do is down, not down there, down here, we'll put our power monitor. And right here, I'll think this should be alright. I'll put my capacitor bank. So this is going to eventually fill up. You can see we're at 1 plus 120 RF per tick. And that's because all of these internal buffers are full of our two machines. And so if we look at our power monitor, this takes, I think this uses, I believe, 2 RF per tick. So it does require a little bit, but let's have this fill up. So that's completely full. So this tells you a lot of stuff about your power network. So you can see it says here capacitor bank storage. That's this. It's filling up with RF. You can see it's telling us that it has this much RF out of the capacity of it. You can see it's machine buffers. It doesn't look like it is. It's only detecting itself for some reason, and I'm not really 100% sure. Like I'm kind of new to Ender.io, playing around with it, but I thought that what that should do is tell us how many are in these, but I guess it's not. I'll have to look at that later, but what we can do with this is tell it, we can say, where is it? Here it is. We're going to be able to use our power monitor to control our system, but I'm going to do that a little bit later as we progress. But for now, I think this is a really good basic power system. You can see our magmatic dynamos are going to eventually fill up this capacitor bank. It's going to take a while, but so now we'll be able to hold a decent supply of power, store it up to power our machines. And obviously, eventually, we're going to be expanding on this in the future. But for now, I think this is a good kind of ending point to our power situation. So now, I don't really need to worry about that one little Stirling generator keeping up with everything. And I'm actually going to use this Stirling generator for something else in the future. I think I want to make a kind of a self-sufficient tree farm, but I'll do that a little bit later. But I'm gonna make a cut here and figure out what else I want to do. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've looked at the kind of the time for the episode, and we're running a little bit long, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the episode really quickly here. But first, what I want to do is kind of add another kind of implementation into this power system. So what I was getting at and failing to remember is that this we got a heck of a storm out there, but I remember you can control the engines. So I don't want these running all the time, because if this is full, we don't really need them running, right? So what this is able to do, the power monitor, is if you go into the engine control, you can enable it, and you can see here it'll emit a redstone signal for whatever you want to tell it. And I want to see if it's nighttime. I'm gonna sleep off this storm. Alright, so hopefully when we wake up this storm will be gone. But so I don't want these generators, these magmatic dynamos, running all the time. So I'm going to use this power monitor. It can emit a redstone signal whenever you want it to. So I made these insulated redstone conduits from Ender.io, and so I'm going to attach them to that. And with the other thing I really like about Ender.io, you can see here, I have the power and the power conduit as well as the redstone conduit in the same block space, and you can do that with Ender.io with their conduits, which is really nice. So if we look over here, we enabled engine control, and you can see emit signal when the storage is less than whatever % full. So this as it is now is at 95%, so it's emitting a redstone signal to these dynamos through that conduit, because this is less than 95% full. But I want to change that to, I'm going to say 75%. So now it'll emit the signal when that storage, when the conduit storage is less than 75% full. And it'll stop emitting that signal whenever I want it to. So I'm just going to say 90% full. So the way we have this set up, and if we put these on high control, these dynamos, they'll only be running when they have a redstone signal applied to them. So as it is now, the power monitor is going to emit a signal when the storage, when the capacitor bank is less than 75% full. So it's emitting that signal because this is not 75% full. But once it gets there, it'll stop emitting the signal when the storage is greater than or equal to 90%. So if I made this, let's say 20%, it's going to stop emitting a signal. And hopefully what we see, if I am correct, is, I think what's emit signal when storage less than 20% full. Stop emitting the signal when storage is greater than or equal to 90% full. So if I lower this to, let's say 50, we can see that they should stop emitting a signal. just like that, and you can see that the dynamos turned off because they require a high signal in order to run. And so you can see now we're not getting any power. So like I said, I want to do this at 75% and this at 90. So it'll emit the signal whenever the capacitor bank is less than 75% full, and it'll stop emitting that signal when the capacitor is equal to 90%. So that'll allow us to not waste any lava, right? It'll stop once it gets to 90%, so that our engines will kick off and we'll be saving lava, because if we're running them while this is full, we're just wasting energy and lava. So that's the last little thing I wanted to add to that with Ender.io. And like I said, I think this is a good wrapping up point. We got a little bit of a better power situation figured out here, so I can really quickly and not have to worry about now why are those not filling up? That's weird. They are on insert. That's not filling up with power. I know why. Duh. If we have to give them power from our capacitor bank. There we go. Okay, so now they should, if I can get out of here, be emitting a signal. Or not emitting a signal. Too much into redstone talk now. Now they should, yeah, fill up. So anyway, guys, for now, this is going to wrap up the episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday break. But I am back from vacation, so I'm going to be uploading a lot more. I do have school coming up, but I still should be able to upload intermittently through school. So for now, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.